everyone, welcome back to my channel. I look a little bit different because I'm not wearing any makeup today. So this is a 48-year-old woman with no makeup. This is what she looks like, so get over it. Anyway, I thought that I would record for you guys today what I eat during the day, or what I eat in the day, or what I eat all day, but I only eat one meal a day. So I kind of wanted to just take you guys along with me, show you what I consume, because a lot of people have been asking, and I don't really have any food like planned out today. I don't really know what I'm going to eat, but I'm definitely going to be eating my one meal today at home. I'm going to hopefully give you guys a little bit of a breakdown as to what I'm consuming during the day for my one meal, and I'll show you what it looks like before I cook it. I'll show you what it looks like after I cook it, and I'll show you what it looks like before I eat it. This is also going to include one of my creamies. Now, I prepped the creamy last night, so I'll show you, what it looks like frozen, and I'll give you guys the macros for that now, but we're not gonna cream it until later. Okay, so the only thing that I've eaten so far today, I drank water. That was it. Just clear water from Costco, just water, no flavoring, nothing. Here is the creamy that I froze from last night. So I wrote everything down here. It is 1 cup of almond milk, which is 30 calories, 1.5 cups of frozen mangoes, which is 182 calories, 1 tablespoon of sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix, the vanilla, which is 25 calories, and 1 packet of flavoring, which is 0 calories. That means that this whole container of ice cream, which it's going to turn into a delicious frozen treat, is going to be 237 calories, and I'm going to be consuming this after my meal. So I went into the freezer just to kind of look to see what I had. And this is what I'm going to be making tonight for dinner. Now, everything was frozen with the exception of the eggs. So I'm going to be weighing everything, and I can't really weigh it until it thaws out. So I took everything out of the freezer. I separated it into these little bowls. Here we have some yellow, orange, and red just frozen peppers that I cut up. Here we have some, I think this is a sweet onion, that I got at one of the farmers markets that I froze up. So that is there. And then we also have some multicolored carrots, which I love to put carrots in my meal for my one meal a day. And I have 2 eggs here, added protein. And then I have the 88% lean ground beef. Now, I don't know how much ground beef is here, but I'm definitely going to be cutting this portion in half. I don't need all of it, because that's a pretty big portion. Even though it is 88% lean, it is still very, meat is high in calories, no matter what way you look at it. Ground beef, it's high. So yeah, I'll be waiting for all of this to thaw out. I'm gonna put my creamy back in the freezer so it is nice and frozen after my meal. And I think I'm going to make an iced coffee. Also, just so you guys get the gist of how much water I'm consuming per day, what I do is I fill my cup with water first, and then I fill this with water, and I drink this throughout the day. So this is probably about 110 ounces of water here that I'm consuming. And then also, in addition, one of these. So after I'm done with this, I'll just start filling, this up or whatever. And that's how much water I get during the day. If I'm still thirsty after I finish all this, I will keep consuming water. And here we go with our iced coffee. So I have my cup all ready with all the ice in there. I chose today caramel macchiato. And yes, this is a flavored coffee, but it doesn't have any sugar or calories to it. So we're just going to put that in there, and hopefully I'll be able to do this one hand. We're going to choose the largest setting here, and it's going to start brewing any second. Okay, we're starting to brew. It's starting to fill up. And like I said, I'm not going to be adding any cream to this. I'm not going to be adding any sugar to this. Nothing is going to be added to this coffee. It's going to be black. I want to make sure and get as many benefits as I possibly can with fasting in the morning and the afternoon. And this is how you do it. And this is definitely going to kick up my energy level as well. We're almost to the top here. There we go. And there is, I'm gonna turn that off there. There is the iced coffee. It's nice and cool. It's hot outside today. So we're gonna wanna make sure and hydrate ourselves really well. Now, coffee does dehydrate you. I learned that the hard way. So if you are going to have coffee in the morning, make sure to have an extra cup of water available that you can maybe sip, you know, 1 sip coffee, 1 sip water. Just make sure you get a little bit of extra water if you're going to do coffee during the day. Of course, I can't do a video without showing my candles. I'm burning Bath & Body Works Passion Flower. This is a 3-wick. And then behind it, I have a Yankee Candle Lavender going. Okay, you guys, I'm sipping my water. Wearing my glasses. And yes, I do need to dye my hair. I'm going to be doing that tonight. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you guys are coffee drinkers and you usually do cream and sugar, I was too. And literally, I will tell you guys this. It took me a long time, like many a year, to drink coffee black. Like literally for years and years and years, I was drinking coffee with tons of just sugar creamers. And I noticed that it was getting as bad as like having a full can of soda. Like that's how much sugar was actually in the coffee. So I, you know, just kind of like tapered down my creamer. Then I did the switch from regular creamer to sugar-free creamer, and now I don't need any creamer at all. As a matter of fact, there are times like after my one meal where I do feel like still having like maybe another coffee, or if I didn't have any coffee in the morning, I'll have one after my meal. I'll put maybe a tablespoon of the sugar-free creamer in there. But you guys, other than that, I don't do anything with my coffee. It's just better black. And when you're fasting, oh, the dog took my glasses, that little stinker. He's obsessed with my glasses, you guys. But yeah, when you're fasting, you're just gonna wanna do straight liquids, and only 2 choices. You have the water and you have the black coffee. Okay, everyone, so it is later on in the day, and I weighed the meat and all of the vegetables, and they kind of defrosted. They're a little bit cold, but that's okay. So we've got our carrots, our onion, our pepper, our hamburger meat that is thawed out, and the eggs. And I did a total here. So the hamburger meat is 131 grams at 246 calories. The eggs are 140 calories. The onion is 103 grams, which is 43 calories. Peppers are 97 grams, which is 28 calories. Carrots are 126 grams, which is 51 calories. So this right here equals 508 calories, and that brings our total for the food intake with the creamy to 745 calories. Now I am going to be adding, let me see if I can find up here my coconut oil. I'm gonna be cooking the vegetables in some coconut oil just to add some calories in, because we don't have, you know, enough calories for our daily total. So this is just the Kirkland organic virgin coconut oil. It is cold pressed and unrefined. And for seasoning, we're going to be using the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse, black pepper, and then also the garlic powder that is Kirkland brand. Okay, you guys, the meat is sizzling. We're cooking that up first, and we're going to add the eggs, and I'm going to empty the pan, and we're going to saute the vegetables, which is going to take a little bit longer. That's why I like to cook my meat first. Get it all nice and cooked, set it to the side, let it breathe a little bit, and then mix everything in together at the end. The meat is pretty much cooked, and now I'm just kind of scrambling up the eggs and adding those in, incorporating them, making sure they're all cooked really, really well. And then we will cook the vegetables. Okay, so we have our seasoning here. The meat and the eggs are done cooking. I'm going to add the carrots with that oil of the coconut. It's gonna kind of sizzle up here a little bit. We've got our onions. We're gonna add those in. I'm trying to do this one-handed, you guys, which is really hard. Then we've got our peppers. Okay, and then I'm gonna season them off camera and saute these up. These are nice and seasoned. I'm going to kind of spread this out and get everything to cook together. I know it looks a little, you know, like a clusterfuck now, but everything will come together soon. I'm gonna put a cover on these and just let these simmer down. Then we're gonna mix everything together. This is what I like about my meal. I can like cook everything together and then mix it all in, and it's just like a one dish, one bake, and you're done. Okay, it's been cooking in there for about 5 minutes now, and I'm just gonna continue to let it cook until all of the juices kind of evaporate and all of like the onion looks translucent, and maybe like another 10 minutes. Let's see how our vegetables are looking. Ooh. They are looking good. You guys, this looks really good. Okay, so our vegetables have pretty much cooked. I'm happy with the way they look. They got a little bit brown. Onion is pretty much translucent. Everything is flowing and cooking great. Now we are going to take the meat and the egg mixture, and I am just going to literally, I can get it all off there. I am gonna mix this son of a bitch in, and we're just gonna have this nice egg hamburger vegetable skillet. The carrots have all gotten brown in there. Everything looks so good. I'm just gonna toss that all up. We are done. It's looking good. To be topping this off with everything bagel seasoning. La, 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 la. This is like 5 calories per teaspoon, I think it is. Let me look and see. Yeah, 5 calories per, oh, 1/4 of teaspoon. Whoops. Okay, so that's maybe like 10 calories there. Possibly, maybe not. Maybe I miscalculated, but oh my goodness, it looks so good. Okay, you guys, I got my water here. Let's dig in. I am so hungry. Oh my gosh, so here is our food. La 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 la. Ooh. Da 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 da. I don't know how it goes. Ooh, it's hot. She's hot. So again, this is the hamburger, the eggs, the vegetables. So good. Got a little bit of carrot. Carrots are cooked to perfection. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot eat my vegetables with crunch. Like if I'm gonna have a hot dish, my vegetables have to be cooked. They have to be cooked. And you guys, look at the dark carrots. There has to, oh, look at Rocky down there. There has to be a lot of vitamins in these carrots. A lot of nutrients. Get a little pepper in there. This is so good. Okay. I'm gonna go finish this at the kitchen table because this is really not good for me to like be eating and sitting or whatever, but on a different day, I will make a meal and I'll sit down and we'll eat and we'll talk. I used to do those videos a long time ago. I haven't, and I kind of miss it, to be honest. Like, I miss doing those kind of videos. By the way, I did put some makeup on and I did do my hair a tiny little bit. So, you're welcome. So good. Okay, you guys, I finished eating that, and now I am eating a Jell-O sugar-free little pudding cup. This, I believe, is 60 calories, which brings the grand total of everything today to 845 calories. So I'm going to eat this, and then after this, probably in the next few hours, I will have my creamy. Okay, it's later on in the day, and I am going to be making my creamy. I had this sitting out for a little bit because you do want to kind of soften it up just a tad. So I'm going to put it in my little container here. I am going to pop the lid on. There we go. I'm going to put it in the machine, flip it up, and we're gonna push sorbet because this doesn't have any protein in it. Okay, guys, while my ice cream is getting going, I am going to be taking my vitamins, which is very important to take vitamins. So I do 2 gummies of the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails. And this has biotin in it, which is extremely important because my thyroid is just all fucked up. And with a fucked up thyroid comes like dry hair, dry coarse hair, dry skin, brittle nails, all the things. So here's my little compartment for all of my vitamins. And in here today, because I kind of divide them up a little bit differently, I have, let's see, vitamin B, like the B12 or whatever. I don't know. Well, so it didn't go down the first time, which does happen to me with my B vitamins and my C vitamins. So unfortunately, what I have to do, because if I try again, it won't happen. So I had to break it in half and then try again. No, I still can't do it. I have to crunch it. It's so ridiculous. I don't know why I have such a hard time. Ugh, it got in my teeth. Swallowing my pills. Ugh, I still can't fucking do it. Ugh. I don't know what it is, you guys. I just can't do it. Let's try the multivitamin, see if we can get that. Fuck. I couldn't do the multivitamin either. Maybe just because I'm nervous. Here's my fish oil. Because, like, not that anyone is really watching me, but you guys are watching me. So, like, is that it? I don't know. All of my D's. Okay. I'll have to try taking my multivitamin again later. Okay, here's our creamy. And we're a little bit crumbly, so I'm just going to run a knife along the side. And then I'm going to add a tiny little bit of water. Okay, I added the water. And I ran my knife along the side. So we're going to put it back in the machine on respin. Let's see what we got here. Hoping we don't have to respin it again. Oh, it is nice. Okay, so here it is. Look at that ice cream. It's like a sherbet. Like an orange dreamsicle sherbet. And all it is, you guys, is fruit, almond milk, and a tablespoon of sugar-free pudding mix. And that whole thing is a little over 200 calories. So I'm going to eat this now, and then I am going to be done for the day. Okay, guys, so that was a full day of eating for me. I'm stuffed, not like too stuffed, but just kind of like content. And it is 4 p.m. So I cut myself off for the day. I had my creamy, I had my meal, I had a little pudding in between. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this day. I hope to do more videos like this soon, possibly. If there are other videos that you guys want to see, please leave a comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.